Let me introduce myself. My name is Carissa. Here I will explain about the importance of loving yourself. Self-love. Self-love or loving yourself is a self-acceptance and a form of appreciation for all things related to ourselves, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. Loving yourself is very important in our life. Sometimes we often ignore our strengths and tend to focus and on our weaknesses, not to mention if we add other people's words to it. We become stressed. Our time is spent just lamenting our shortcomings, constantly blaming ourselves as if we feel life is the worst. This makes us forget that Allah has created us in a complete package. There are advantages and disadvantages as well. In living this life, there are only two choices: thankful or patience. May we be able to always enrich our gratitude when we get blessings from Allah and multiply our patience when trials or sadness approach. Self-talk can be said out loud or only in the heart. Self-talk is able to provide suggestions for oneself, make positive affirmation, and even help to think, feel, and act consciously. How to do so that you always have positive self-talk and its many positive impacts. First, avoid excessive pressure and stress. Second, as a means of self-reflection. Third, reduce anxiety because it can regulate thoughts, actions, and feelings. Fourth, increase self-confidence when having to perform in public. Five, cultivate the strength to overcome panic. Six, give yourself optimistic energy. Seven, being a person with positive vibes only. Hopefully, positive self-talk makes us healthy mentally because we are able to motivate ourselves as well as an effort to love ourselves until we always learn to know our strengths better. Also, become a person who is always grateful for all the best and most beautiful gifts from Him. And there is the importance of respecting yourself. There is sufficient evidence to suggest that self-esteem in relation to self-love is closely related to romance. People who don't love themselves less or don't love themselves tend to see their partner in a negative light and underestimate their love for them, perhaps because they think they don't deserve to be loved. And there are times when you hate yourself, there are times when you love yourself. The process of loving yourself is a process that lasts long as your life. Support system of self-love. Self-love is very necessary to appreciate the efforts that we have achieved the process of loving yourself. Of course, requires a support system, especially from the closest people, such as parents. The ways that can be done are as follows. First, avoid insults. Insulting yourself will not produce anything positive. It will only lower your self-confidence and blame yourself. When we accept whatever we have, we are grateful and headed in a positive direction. But when we insult ourselves, we only accumulate negative within ourselves. Second, be a good person for yourself. We have pampered ourselves. Be a good person to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Be a person who wants to teach yourself new things. Be a person who believes in your own abilities. Third, praise yourself. Praise ourselves as much as we can each day. Tell yourself how many good and positive things you have done each day. Then we will know that our presence is not in vain. Remember all the good things we have done and give motivation that we can do more good. Maybe that are for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi